What if I told you this rusted out, graffiti-covered, stranded boat could be the most underrated tourist attraction in Milwaukee right now?
The missed opportunity. While the city spends millions on things people don't really go and visit, there's this boat that's absolutely free. Across the country, cities are embracing this type of decay. This boat alone, if removed, is gonna cost tens of thousands of dollars. And we're gonna be removing something that people actually like, they actually go to.
This stranded boat has been one of the most photographed spots in Milwaukee right now, and there hasn't been a single dollar spent on promoting it. You don't always need a Ferris wheel to build tourist attractions. Sometimes all you need is the courage to leave something raw and let people connect with it. Instead of bulldozing it, what if we leaned in, told a story about it, built an identity behind it? This boat doesn't need to be removed, it needs to be reframed.
Milwaukee has the breweries, it has the lakefront, but what if it leaned into something a little bit more edgier, something a little bit more real? What if this boat was actually an opportunity? How crazy would that be? Across the country now, cities are embracing this idea of decay turning into art, and they're embracing it fully, and they're even turning it into revenue for their cities. So with Milwaukee removing the deep thought boats stuck in Milwaukee shoreline, they're gonna spend probably close to $50,000 to $100,000 to remove this boat. But this boat has had an immense amount of attraction and attention and tourism visits to it so far. And could those tourism visits be turned into revenue for the city of Milwaukee? So let's see if there's some examples of other cities that have had situations like this that they've actually turned into revenue. So the Colosseum in Rome, Italy. Boom, number one, that sucker's decayed beyond belief. There's no way that thing's safe. Actually, I don't even know if you can go in it still, but that thing's been here since what, 70, 80 AD?
What actually started as an eyesore has turned into an art canvas.
Let's explore the idea that Milwaukee could be missing out on millions of dollars by removing the deep thought boat. What if it's opportunity for turning something from junk into actually something that's beautiful? If something like that's free, that was accidental, that has a story behind it, can actually attract people, could it be something like a beautification to the shoreline, an icon maybe, where maybe people travel to see it? There's a bean in Chicago that's a piece of round metal that you can see your reflection in that attracts visitors from everywhere. Oh! Okay, let's put the boat right here. Boom, 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 boom. That's the boat, right? Here's the beach. Rocks, rocks, rocks. So this is bringing in $0 currently. The owner spent the rest of their savings to get this boat up and running. They're not answering calls. It's a super sad story. They lost their retirement home. So what are we gonna do? Now, this is interesting because when you look at landmarks around the city of Milwaukee, how much do they spend on other landmarks, right? This could be a landmark. I've never seen 10 pages of news stories. 201 days. In that matter of 201 days, we have a boat that's stuck. The owners are no longer liable because they have no more money. They're not answering any calls. We get an anonymous donor, $25,000. We have one failed attempt. The city needs to find, because it's gonna cost around $50,000, another $25,000, and then they're gonna get reimbursed of that. But here's the big thing. What if all of this could actually be a positive? What if we got some opportunity on our hands here as a city?
But what's actually crazy is you can see these are the salvage efforts. So this is where there was a couple $1,000s sunk in to try to pull this boat out. But I mean, they gotta take these out too. These are really sunk into the water. And I think every day that goes by, they're only gonna get more and more sunk in to this water. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if they get it out, but we'll also see how much is this gonna cost from a business sense to pull it out.
Diving into all of this makes me really think, could there be a bigger opportunity that the city of Milwaukee has in their hands versus spending this money to remove this boat? Could there be maybe a way to make some money? I didn't really expect this boat to matter very much, but the more I looked into it, the deeper the story goes, and the more interesting it gets. Milwaukee doesn't need more polished tourism attractions. It needs places with soul. This boat isn't just an abandoned boat. It's a conversation piece. It's really a landmark in disguise. Because if you want to start building culture, sometimes you need to stop cleaning it up.
I might need you again, so stick around.